TikTok 在美国的命运进入最后倒数，剩不到40天，如果没有交易，它可能被全面封禁。美国企业家瑞德·拉斯纳开价近500亿美元收购 TikTok， 这是目前最高的竞标价。
That we are going to save TikTok and make it available for everyone.
这位企业家究竟是谁？他为什么想买下 TikTok？ 这么大一笔钱，他从哪里来呢？
World should be excited for this. China should be excited.ByteDance should be excited for this.
这笔交易真的能成功吗？字节跳动会答应吗？中共政府会允许吗？美国政府又会如何看待？今天我们就来深度揭秘这场500亿美元的 TikTok 收购案。TikTok 在美国的倒计时已经开始，4月4号之前如果没有交易的话，它将面临被封禁。就在上周，美国怀俄明州的一位企业家 Reed Ressner 拉斯纳向 TikTok 的母公司字节跳动提出以474.5亿美元的价格来收购 TikTok 的资产运营和独有算法。这是目前公开提出的最新也是最高的收购价格。辛恬对这位拉斯纳做了一个专访。这期节目的最后呢，我们有学习英文的环节，所以感兴趣的朋友要看到最后哦。好，首先呢，来了解一下 Reed Ressner 他的背景。他今年40岁，生长在牛仔之州怀俄明州的卡斯帕市。目前呢，他拥有自己的财富管理公司。拉斯纳说自己是第4代怀俄明州人，13岁的时候，他就在怀俄明玻璃公司呢找到了他的第一份工作，干什么呢？扫地。从零开始学习商业基础。那个夏天，李德存下自己赚到的每一分钱，买了第1辆自行车。到了16岁的时候，他把自己打工赚来的钱呢，投资到了股票市场。18岁的时候，他就成为了一家玻璃建筑公司的拥有者和经营者。在短短几年内，他把公司发展成为怀俄明州最大的玻璃承包商。2009年被当时北美第2大玻璃公司全资收购。卖掉了公司之后，李德呢就去上学了，在当地的卡斯巴学院攻读戏剧学位，同时在怀俄明大学攻读英文和历史。2014年的时候获得学位，也就在10年之前呢。然后呢，他就进入了财富和资产顾问的行业，成为了一个独立的财富管理顾问。2024年，李德还参加了当地的联邦参议员选举。上周，李德向字节跳动提出了474.5亿美元收购 TikTok 的提案。那么，他为什么是从什么时候开始对收购 TikTok 感兴趣的呢？下面就来听听我对他的专访。Reed, welcome to our show.
Thank you.
All right, so you give a very big offer to buy a TikTok. So everybody wanted to ask this question: Why? Why do you want to buy TikTok?
Well, we're going to bring TikTok home for America and the 170 million American users, and we're going to save the company. And it's a very exciting time for America and all of these users. We get to save the platform for them.
You actually offered the biggest price tag. How do you come up with this number?
Yeah, we think this is the fairest offer for both ByteDance and America for the company and the algorithm. And we're going to buy both because the Supreme Court, the United States Congress, and our wonderful United States senators and our beautiful, amazing president have all said it has to be a clean break from ByteDance and China for the company and the algorithm. And that's exactly what we've done. And we've offered a big number, and we've got some big names in the mix. And we're gonna get this across the finish line because truly we have about 30 days left. April 4th is it. This is it for the app in America if we don't get to a deal. So we're trying to get ByteDance to the table as quickly as possible and get this across the finish line.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that comes with 2 questions. One is how would you come up with the amount of the money if you can share?
Sure. We have undisclosed investors who are very excited to be part of this. It is the American first deal. All of our investors are Americans, and we're excited, and we'll announce more about that in our due diligence process as we enter into phase 2.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and you said that you're going to also buy the algorithm. Do you think ByteDance going to agree, or the Chinese government would allow them to do that?
They have to if they want to keep their platform alive. Otherwise, TikTok dies and goes away. So it's either TikTok and the algorithm or no TikTok at all. But you cannot replicate the algorithm that has been built. So we have to have the algorithm. We already have a team of engineers in place ready to take over that algorithm and make sure it is a clean break from both ByteDance and China to secure the data and bring this home to America and make sure it's a 100% American owned.
So how do you think, like, what's the key to keep TikTok be safe for Americans?
Well, we're going to get into the algorithm and we're going to make sure that the data is protected, the servers are safe, and everything is going well. We have a very, very highly qualified team working in the background right now, preparing to enter that second phase of due diligence. And frankly, we're on a very, very tight deadline that we're coming up against. April 4th is approaching quickly. It's only 30 days out. So things are moving rapidly. The deal is evolving rapidly, and a lot is happening all at once, many moving parts here. So it's a very exciting time and negotiations are ongoing.
So with already, quite a few offers going on already, so how do you think your offer have the advantage?
Yeah, so our offer is a $50 billion offer, basically. Not only is our offer for the company, it's also for the algorithm, which is exactly what the United States Congress, our United States Senate, this administration, and the Supreme Court have requested happen. And that is exactly what we've done, and that is exactly what we're prepared to work towards in a total divestiture of TikTok and the algorithm with ByteDance.
So you mean the other offers does not really have this feature?
It doesn't look like it. We're the only offer on the table ready to take over both the company and the algorithm.
What kind of a share are you looking at with this offer?
During our due diligence process, we'll disclose more information about our offer, and that will be made public soon.
I see. Just by any chance, you have talked to the Trump administration about this, or do they have any reaction to this?
Again, I don't speak for President Trump and his administration. This is a business deal and negotiations are ongoing. We're excited for what the future holds, and we are focused on the acquisition of ByteDance, their TikTok in the Americas, and the algorithm. So we're going to continue to focus on that. I don't speak for President Trump, his administration, or anyone else. I speak for Reisner Media. I speak for myself and my investors. And I can tell you that we're aggressively pursuing this. We're prepared and we're ready. We have teams of engineers in the background working 24/7, and we're all hands on deck right now. We're going to pull this across the finish line because we only have 30 days to get it done.
So has ByteDance or TikTok have any reaction to you?
They certainly have our offer, and we're in negotiations. Again, this is a business deal, and we're not going to disclose our negotiations with anyone right now. But our legal counsel is certainly in contact with them right now.
I see. When you started to have this thought about acquiring TikTok?
Oh, this has been in the work for months. We went public with it just last week. It's been a very, very exciting time. A lot of hard work has went into this, and we're excited with the offer that we have, the offer that we brought, and we're excited to save TikTok and bring TikTok home to America, where we can truly make something special with this company, this application, and safeguard the data in that algorithm and our users' data.
In Wyoming, not usually is like a tech hub per se, right? So people might be surprised that you from Wyoming, try to make this effort. So what does that thought came from?
Well, I think people would be surprised to know that Wyoming has a massive supercomputing center. Our University of Wyoming has AI facilities and AI programs and a massive blockchain program. Wyoming houses Microsoft, Google, and other data centers, as well as a bunch of other blockchain centers, and we're one of the most friendly states to do business, especially in the blockchain and digital realm. with our 27 or 30 pieces of legislation currently that we have in America. So Wyoming is the perfect place to create this technological frontier, and I'm excited to lead the way on this venture and create this footprint in Wyoming, but more especially in America.
And personally for yourself, you're obviously very young, but you already run for Senate, and now you are trying to really get into this high-tech business. So please tell us what's the train of thought behind what you have been doing and what you are trying to accomplish.
Well, listen, I'm a private wealth manager. I have an AI startup company. I have the teams in place. We're working overnight. We're focused on this deal right now, and we're going to continue to focus on it. We're going to continue our lobbying efforts and continue to move the needle forward in a very, very strong fashion. And we're going to move forward with strength, with honor, and we're going to bring this home to America and protect the algorithm, protect the data, and protect the 170 million Americans that are currently using that app.
So what's the biggest challenge do you think, for this deal, to make this deal happen?
The timeline. We are up against a hard timeline. April 4th, and the app goes away forever. This is the end of the rope for ByteDance in America unless my deal makes it across the finish line. I'm the only guy in America right now that can make it happen. I'm the only guy willing to make it happen. I've got the vision. My team has the pieces in place to make it happen, and this is the strongest deal that ByteDance or China is going to see moving forward to keep the app alive. Otherwise, it goes away and it's dead forever.
So have you ever been using TikTok before, this whole thing is in the media happening?
I don't have TikTok. Hopefully when it becomes American owned and my data is safe and secure, I'll certainly have TikTok, and I will be happy to make a TikTok dance for the world to see.
And how much do you understand about, Chinese government's control over, the apps like TikTok and the other companies that's operating in the United States, but they have a lot of control? And what do you think of the threat?
We understand, and the Chinese government is definitely a threat, especially to that algorithm, to the American users and to the world. And that's exactly what we're going to bring home. That's exactly why we're going to bring it home. The threat is real in what they're doing, and we're working closely to ensure America's national security is certainly secure and taken care of.
If you are able to make this happen, what kind of a TikTok you think you are you are bringing to the United States, the users all around the world, actually?
We're going to preserve TikTok for the 170 million American users and ensure that it operates in a very similar fashion. And we have some very big plans, some proprietary plans in the works that we're building out right now to make sure that on that day one launch, there are some really amazing changes and things coming for all the users that I think everyone's going to be very happy with. So we're very excited for what the future holds. And so it's exciting for everyone. And I think the world should be excited that we are going to save TikTok and make it available for everyone. The world should be excited for this. China should be excited. ByteDance should be excited. And everyone should be cheering this deal on. So it's time to get behind it and let's get it done. We have 30 days and we're up against the clock.
If I could, what do you think is the key to be able to get ByteDance or TikTok, accepted your deal?
Oh, I think they're looking at it seriously, and I think we have a very good odds. And I don't want to get too much into the negotiations. Again, this is a business deal. It's a big business deal, and I'm excited to enter phase 2, which is due diligence, where we can get into it and start looking at everything. But $50 billion is a lot of money. 170 million users is what they risk to lose, and we can keep them right here. Our deal certainly is the best offer on the table.
Yeah, Reed, you mentioned a couple of times the due diligence you're doing right now. Are you able to tell us what are the aspects for this due diligence?
No, I can't get into that.
I understand. So, lastly, anything you would like to tell our audience who are, Chinese speaking, Chinese Americans, people who in China, obviously they don't really have the freedom of speech, really under tight control under Chinese government.
Absolutely. America is the land of opportunity, and preserving the First Amendment right is going to be paramount in TikTok's new home in America. I can promise you that. Your First Amendment right will be protected on TikTok no matter what. We're going to take care of you. So get on TikTok. Now is the time. We have 30 days, and this is so important. Now is the time that all of you get to TikTok, to Facebook, to Instagram, to the emails, and begin letting your voice be heard, because this is truly the deal of a lifetime. This is the deal of the century, and we're making it happen. We're going to bring TikTok home, and you really should be championing this deal and making sure that this gets across the finish line, because in 30 days it goes away forever. So get out there, make your videos, because I stand with you, and I hope that you can all stand with me. Let's save TikTok, let's save the platform, and let's bring it home to America.
All right. Thank you, Reed, for coming on our show.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
TikTok 今年1月在美国法律的规定的最后期限之前暂时关闭。川普总统上任之后，他就马上签署行政令，给 TikTok 75天的时间来寻找美国买家。现在距离这个延期的截止日时间呢，也是不多了。川普曾经公开表示支持美国收购 TikTok， 他还提议呢，美国政府透过合资企业来拥有这个 TikTok 50%的股份，以确保国家安全，同时维持 TikTok 在美国的运营。他还提到过 TikTok 的价值大约为1万亿美元，暗示可能会采取相关的措施支持美国企业收购。那么到目前为止呢，已经有多位的科技和商业巨头对收购 TikTok 表现出兴趣，包括甲骨文公司的创始人拉里·埃里森、亿万富翁弗兰克·麦考特，以及真人秀节目《鲨鱼坦克》（Shark Tank） 的明星凯文·奥莱里等等。他们表示呢，已经为收购 TikTok 和重新建立算法准备了200亿美元的资金。其他对收购感兴趣的人还包括内容创作者吉米·唐纳森，在网络上名字叫 Mr. Beast， 以及前美国财政部部长史蒂芬·穆努钦。也有传闻说中国有意把 TikTok 卖给马斯克。川普呢表示他对此持开放态度，不过马斯克已经明确表示说他没有收购 TikTok 的计划。现在瑞德拉斯纳的收购提案呢，再度引发关于 TikTok 未来的讨论。随着多个有实力的买家对 TikTok 表现出的浓厚兴趣， TikTok 的未来将会如何呢？这个收购能否成功？最后到底谁能够把 TikTok 买到手呢？观众朋友，您怎么看？您觉得目前出价最高的这位拉斯纳能够得手吗？请留言分享您的看法。好，与此同时川普总统呢正在指示美国外交投资委员会限制中国在技术、能源和美国其他战略领域的支出。美国外国投资委员会 CFIUS 呢是一个专门审查外国投资对美国国家安全影响的委员会。川普在上周五2月21号签署了一份国家安全总统备忘录，承诺将使用所有必要的法律手段，禁止中国子公司投资美国的技术、关键基础设施、医疗保健、农业、能源、原材料和其他的行业。虽然这项行政令看起来似乎跟 TikTok 的收购并没有直接的关系，但是仔细了解一下呢，您可能就有不同看法了。川普在这个备忘录中写道：中华人民共和国不允许美国公司接管其关键基础设施，美国也就不应该允许中华人民共和国接管美国的关键基础设施。他写道，隶属于中国的投资者呢，正在瞄准美国技术、食物供应、农田、矿产、自然资源、港口和航运码头等皇冠上的明珠。根据这份备忘录，美国政府将考虑在半导体、人工智能、量子技术、生物技术和航天航空等领域呢，新增或扩大对北京的对外投资限制。 川普在备忘录中补充说，政府还将通过审计在美国交易所上市的外国公司，确保外国敌手公司没有资格获得养老金计划缴款，来保护美国的投资者。针对这份备忘录，美国繁荣联盟的执行副总裁尼克·亚克维拉说，中共正在利用美国的投资来实现其军事现代化，扩大其独裁影响力，资助其奥威尔式的监控国家，并支持其强迫劳动制度。他说，所有的这一切都在削弱美国的工业实力。而川普总统的行政令发出了一个明确的信息，那就是允许中国利用美国的投资和金融市场来对付美国的日子已经一去不复返了。这份备忘录呢，一方面是针对的中共国，另外一方面，川普也希望通过新的快速通道流程来促进投资项目，从而刺激盟国贸易伙伴的投资。他在备忘录中表示说，美国将加快对任何超过10亿美元投资的环境审查，这也是他在竞选中一直所承诺的。对于川普的第二任政府来说，重塑美国经济的议程至关重要，尤其是在2026年的中期选举之前。而2月21号的备忘录显示，川普把中共国对美国的威胁与发展美国经济呢，是放在同样的一个议程之中的。在这样的背景之下 ，TikTok 在美国的命运将会怎么样？您觉得这笔收购交易能成功吗？请留言告诉我您的看法好吗？也请记得订阅新田面对面，我呢会继续为您带来这个收购案的最新进展。好，那接下来就是我们学习英文的时间咯。今天要学的呢是一个英文俚语，这个俚语是什么呢？就是 the end of the rope。the end of the rope。好 ，rope 大家知道是这个绳子的意思。那么这个俚语的它字面意思就是到了绳子的最末端。那它就形象的代表它的意思，就是说到了绝望或者无助的境地，或者说山穷水尽。无路可走，一筹莫展，也可以表示说是精疲力尽、黔驴技穷、志穷力竭。哇，是不是有好多这个对应的中国成语啊？那在我跟 Reed Rasna 的专访中呢，他就用了这个俚语来描述字节跳动目前到了山穷水尽、无路可走的境地了，没辙了。他的原话是这么说的哈 ：“ByteDance is at the end of the rope。”ByteDance is at the end of the rope。字节跳动已经是无计可施了啊，山穷水尽，没路可走了。那么日常呢，其实也可以经常用到这个俚语的。比方说，到了山穷水尽的地步，可不是好玩的。It's no fun to find oneself at the end of the rope. It's no fun to find oneself at the end of the rope. 到了山穷水尽的地步啊，可不是好玩的事情。好，如果您觉得今天学的俚语对您有用的话，就请点个赞好吗？也提醒大家哦，在我节目下方的个人网页上呢，可以去逛一逛，购买一些日用产品。那里有我自己每天都在使用的一些产品，包括像这个德国面膜的 Marola 面膜啊，非常好用，还有它的精华液整套的护肤品，新田都是用了，觉得是非常好的。另外呢，还有我每天早晚都要用的这个 lanmeiyoupin 的牙粉，雅宝乐，它真的。我用了这个一阵子之后啊，就觉得就是特别好，因为刚开始用的时候觉得，因为它是全植物的，用习惯了之后，我就觉得，两个特点，一个是特别的清爽，就感觉到这个牙膏的这种味道，反而是觉得就太不自然了。第二个呢，就是说以前啊会有牙疼，刷牙呢经常会牙龈出血，用了雅宝乐之后，就真的就少了很多了。所以呢，可见它的这个全自然的植物成分呢，真的是非常好。它不含氟，对吧？不含这个氟，这个氟其实是不健康的东西。我想啊，就推荐朋友们，真的这是我自己日常都用的产品。那么您如果需要的时候， 就不妨来考虑用一用，用了之后呢，您可能就会像辛恬一样，会一直用下去，既为自己选购优质的日用产品哈，反正每天都要用嘛。另外呢，也是对辛恬的频道的一个非常好的支持。好，那在这里呢，就感谢朋友们的支持，感谢您的观看，那我们就下次节目再见咯，拜拜。订阅辛恬面对面频道，并打开小铃铛，这样就不会错过最新的视频节目了。